continuing coverage in Placer County. Former Major League Baseball player Daniel Serafini has been found guilty of murder and attempted murder of his in-laws. The case happened back in 2021 at a Tahoe-area home.
Today, the victim's family said it was a long time coming and thanked the prosecution for the outcome. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has the latest on what his sentencing may look like.
It's been 4 years since my mom and dad were shot, and it's been 4 years of just hell.
Adrienne Spoor calls it a nail-biting couple of years as she waited in agony for justice to be served. On Monday, after 2.5 days of deliberations, jurors found her brother-in-law, former Major League Baseball pitcher Daniel Serafini, guilty of first-degree murder in connection to the murder of Gary Spoor.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Daniel Joseph Serafini, guilty of a violation of California Penal Code Section 187A, murder, a felony as charged in count 1.
As the verdict was read, Adrienne was heard gasping and crying along with others in the courtroom. A stoic Serafini shook his head in disagreement after hearing the verdict. He was also found guilty of the attempted murder of Spoor's wife, Wendy Wood, who survived the attack but years later took her own life.
For us, it came down to if it wasn't Mr. Serafini, who else could it have been? And then for us, it was, would it be better if we had him, the person we think it is, go away, or letting him go and the chance of anything like this happening again? Gracie
Butrick says she and the other jurors gave special attention to this security video presented in evidence, watching it frame by frame. And they believe it is indeed Serafini in the video.
This was a difficult case, and they took their time and they took it seriously, and we're thankful for the work that they put in.
Because Serafini was also found guilty of special circumstances of lying in wait and use of a gun, he may be looking at life without parole.
It was a tough case for the defense, a very tough case for the defense.
Sacramento defense attorney Mark Reichel says in his 34 years of experience, he doubts Serafini will ever be released from prison.
The most serious count is obviously the first-degree murder. That's a minimum of 25 to life. And it can be actually 35 to life because of the use of the gun involved, if that's alleged.
Outside the Auburn Historic Courthouse, Adrienne Spoor kept the memory of her parents close by wearing her mother's engagement ring and her father's ashes around her neck, sharing a firm statement with reporters.
At this point, our focus is on the sentencing and making sure that Dan Serafini never sees outside of a jail ever again.
In Auburn, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
Roxanne, thank you. Serafini will be held without bail until his sentencing August 18th.